Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are. I welcome you back to Mateo Can Play. Throne of Eldraine will be available this weekend, and we will see M19 Dominaria, Rivals of Excellent and Excellent rotate out of Standard. Join me playing some of the last games with my Grixis Reanimator deck that helped me rank all the way up to Platinum tier in Best of 1 play. So you all know how the deck works. We're trying to dump Dracoseth and Agent of Treachery into our graveyard in order to revive them with Blood for Bones and Bond of Revival. I'll leave the links to previous videos in this deck in the description down below. However, let's analyze what we're losing with rotation. First of all, we lose a key piece of the combo in the form of Charter Course, which allows us an early play to chuck the big creatures into the graveyard, and after that drawing 2 cards. Or later in the game, by drawing 2 cards if a creature you control attacked. Next, we lose Ravenous Chupacabra, which is our only real removal, with the upside that it's attached to a body. We can later Blood for Bones for a larger creature. We will also be losing Mirror Images, which normally create more Agents of Treachery or Chupacabras. And of course the lands. We're losing all of our check lands, Drowned Catacomb, Sulphur Falls, the Dragon Skull Summit, and something for the grindy, longer matchups, the Arch of Oraska. I think the lands really make it possible for us to play 3 colors in this deck. So anyways, join me in our last few games before rotation, and as always we'll be playing 5 matches or 5 games and try and get those 5 wins for tonight. So our first game is against SD Jedi. And we're going to go first. We've got the Thought Erasure, which will allow us to pick out his hand, and the Tombbound Lich. We need to draw some big creature, but we're going to keep these 7. If necessary, with the Tombbound Lich, we can always chuck the Mirror Image and hope for a better draw. So we're going to play our island, pass the turn. Let's see what our opponent is playing. With the Chandra Sleeves, I'm supposing it's some sort of red build. Oh no, okay, so we're playing black aggro, or at least it seems like it. Let's see what our opponent is doing with his hand. Our Rotting Registrar, okay. Since we don't have a way to get rid of it, unless we put a Tombbound Lich in front of it, we will discard this card and another Thought Erasure. Let's see. I think we're gonna put this. Do we want to draw this? Yeah, we want to draw this. We can always chuck it. So it's a black-white build. We get attacked for 2. And this time around we will put down the Lich. Ravenous Chupacabra. We really don't want that, so we're going to... Or do we want that? Yeah, I think we do. We'll get rid of the Thought Erasure, as we said. Death Baron. You know what? We're not going to go down too low. We're going to block here. And another Lich is on the way. Scholar of the Ages, we're going to chuck it. We need more lands. We need more action. That's a second Death Baron. We both have Death Touch. Oh, okay. So we're going to block this. And we're going to get rid of the Death Dreadle Malkin or something like that. Okay, so here we will go in for an attack. And we're gonna Tomebound Lich, drop the Dracoseth, play our land, and pass the turn. Our opponent is drawing blanks, and I guess this is where we going for the attack. And we will chuck the swamp, and of course we're gonna blood for bones our Chupacabra so that we can revive it. We bring this back and we bring the Chupacabra back to our hand. Our opponent just gives up. I mean, he was just drawing lands and blanks. We got rid of all his creatures. He wasn't able to bring us down enough. So we're currently 1-0 in our Platinum tier games. We're going up against Piranha, and this is going to be game 2. The second match we're in. So let's see who goes first, who's on second. My opponent goes first. I've got a Temple of Epiphany and a Charter Course. We can dump either one of these. So we're going to keep this. We're going to keep Temple into Swamp, Charter Course. Okay, Bloodfell Caves. And that's a Blood Crypt. We can always play it later. So we're going to scry a Mirror Image. Now we need something that is going to stick on the battlefield. That's an early play. Okay, so it's this hasty guy coming in. So we're going to Chart a Course. And we get the Chupacabra. Perfect. Since we've got a Blood for Bone, we're going to get rid of the Agent of Treachery first. Okay, so Krenko. We will make it enter tapped. And we're going to Thought Erasure. Let's see, what does our opponent have? Secure the Critics. To Angrat's Rampage. And we don't want another, or do we? Nope, we don't want another one. Here we will get rid of the Krenko. Yes, we get rid of the Krenko. Because this is just way too much damage. So I sacrifice the Chupacabra. That's 4. I've got 2 more turns. So let's see. We're gonna Chart a Course. And we're gonna chuck the Dracoseth. And now we're gonna Thought Erasure. It's a Cry, Chandra. I think we have to get rid of the Secure the Critics. And we're gonna put the land to the bottom, or to the bin. And the Sulfur Falls. we're gonna go down to 4. He's got 4 riot. So that's a Bond of Revival. We're gonna get the Grixis. We have to play it like this. Hopefully he doesn't have 4, 3, and 3. Hopefully he doesn't find the land for the Skargan Hellkite, because that means we are dead. Oh, he found it. It gets haste and it's gonna do us in. Well, that was just bad luck for me. And we've got 1 win and 1 loss. So our third game tonight is gonna go against Fuzzy Inferno. Remember, we're at 1-1. We've got a Charter Course, the Lich, 3 lands, Blood for Bones. I think we're gonna keep these. So let's go for our island first. I don't know why I like playing the island first. It just makes me warm and fuzzy. Okay, so it's the Cavalcade deck. Cavalcade.deck. We're gonna get rid of... So let's... well, we got rid of the island. Thought I was just moving it there. I don't know why the Scorch Spitter did not. But anyway, so we are going to get rid of the Grixis. Hope for that 4th land. There's the Cavalcade. No attacks. Am I gonna do this? Everybody attacks. We get rid of the agent. And now we Blood for Bones. Our Tomebound Lich. Get back the Agent of Treachery. Get back the Tomebound Lich. Tomebound Lich. We take his lands, and that's the end of it. Our opponent just gives up. So that's our second win for the night. Okay, so as I was saying, once we get going, the Cavalcade deck doesn't really stand a chance. And now we're going in for our 4th game. That's a whole bunch of Thought Erasures. Thought Erasures and a Tomebound Lich. Tomebound Lich. You know what? We're going to keep this. We're going to try and look for a land with these Thought Erasures. And our opponent is saying hello, and hello back to you. So we did find the 3rd land. Okay, so that's a Gates Ablaze. The Breaker Ram has Vigilance and Trample. I think we're gonna take the Ram. The Ram. Well, we'll take the Ram and the... We'll take the Swamp. Why not? Arboreal Grazer. Put a land in there. Let's Thought Erasure again. This time we take the Guild Summit. We leave the Lich on top. Play our Swamp. And so Lich. Get rid of the agent. Play our Swamp. Okay, so that's a Dracoseth. We will attack first. Let's get rid of the Dracoseth. Temple of Epiphany. Charter Course, I like it. And we're gonna end the turn. Guild Summit. Okay. We're gonna attack again. Hopefully it doesn't block. Okay, so he does not block. I will get rid of the Agent of Treachery. We're gonna play a land. So that's 2, 4, 6. Let's chart a course. And let's chart a course. Let's go for our opponent. And what does he do? We're gonna get rid of the swamp. We're gonna thought erasure you. And let's see, what do you have? Night of Autumn, Immortal Sun. Artifact or enchantment, you gain 4 life. So 2, 4, 5. I think we're gonna get rid of the Immortal Sun and the Dracoseth to the bin. And what do we want to do here? You know what? We're gonna up the clock. Get rid of his grazer. I don't know why, but we just want to push him to do something. Okay, so he did find... Is he gonna play the Night of Autumn? And he's gonna gain 4 life. You know what? We're gonna Bond of Revival. We're gonna get the Agent of Treachery. Oh, you know what? Let's go for the Dracoseth. The Assassin's Trophy, as expected. Search your library, take the action. We're gonna get the other mountain. Everybody attacks. And we're gonna get rid of the Watery Grave. And we're gonna end the turn. So what's he gonna do? Gates Ablaze, Angrath. We can take the Field of Dead. Sacrifice a creature. So we're gonna, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 5. So we're gonna Bond of Revival here. And we're gonna get the Agent of Treachery. And we're gonna take his Field of Dead. Let's attack. And we're gonna end the turn. Another Field of Dead. And a Gates Ablaze. Okay. And a Grazer. So let's see, let's Tombbound Lich. We're going to get rid of the Chupacabra. And let's get back our Bond of Revival and the Bond of Revival. Prowler. Well, that's cute, isn't it? And our opponent finally gives up, because we're just going to start Bond of Revivaling those Draco sets. So we're currently 3-1. So currently 3-1 and going in for the fourth game. Our fifth game. Our fifth game goes up against Dark Day, and we've got everything we need. We've got the Thought Erasers and the Tombbound Lich. Our opponent goes first, but we're going to keep these 7. And of course we are going to try and Temple of Epiphany Scry into Scholar of Ages. I think we can put that to the bottom. Next turn we start Thought Erasing. Sorry, my mouse is being a little bit finicky. And here we go. Swamp and Thought Erasure. Enter the God Eternal. Nightfield Predator. We're definitely getting rid of the Ashiok. And I think we will be keeping this for the Tombbound Lich. Specifically for the Tombbound Lich. And here we go. Tombbound Lich. Let's see what you give us. An Agent. I think we will put the Dracoseth in. Yep. Nightfield Predator. Death Touch Hexproof. So we're gonna go in. Everybody attacks. Perfect. I like those odds. We're gonna be playing the Mountain and a Thought Erasure. Enter the God Eternal. Target creature and gain life equal to the... Yeah, we're gonna get rid of one of the God Eternals. Do we really need the 5th land? We don't. We've got the 5th land here. So here we go. So 5. We're gonna concoct. And our opponent just gives up. So that's our 4th win of the night. 5th game. We finished 4-0. Not bad. I wish I would have gotten a 5-0 day, but we really can't say no to 4-1. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure that you click on the subscribe button and like the video. Hopefully Throne of Eldraine is going to be a lot better for us. And we will see you next week. Enjoy.